everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Lisa Belinda, and on this channel I help conscious glow-getters like yourself navigate the beauty and wellness jungle. Today's video is going to be a very fun one. I'm going to review the Superkind skincare line from Tata Harper, and many of you have probably seen these products float by on social media. They launched not too long ago, and I know a lot of YouTubers have reviewed them, but I've stayed away from all the reviews because I really want to give you my own opinion. I don't want to be affected by what anyone else says. As you can see, I have used quite a lot of these products. I've used it for about 1.5 months, so I have really been able to form a solid opinion about these products. If you're curious to see what I think about these, then keep on watching. Mention before we get started is that I received these products in PR, but of course I will give you my honest opinion about them. When you receive something in PR, that does not mean that you have to say positive things about them. It's not a collaboration. You don't even have to post about the products, but I really want to, just because this is such a high-end line that I know a lot of people are curious about these products and want to know more before deciding to buy them. With that being said, you will always hear my 100% honest opinion about everything, because there's no gain for me in saying good things about these products. So let's get started. Before we dive into the review, I want to tell you a little bit about my skin, because of course product is going to react different on everybody because we all have different skin, and I have very combination skin. My cheeks are very normal, very problem-free, and then my T-zone is more oily, but also I have some surface dryness, and I have a little bit more texture like in my forehead and here around my nose, and I tend to get like not really like big breakouts. I can get some spots around my chin, and I tend to have a little bit more congested pores in my T-zone area. That's how my skin is most of the time. The Superkind line is intended for those who have sensitive or sensitized or reactive skin. So either people who just naturally have very sensitive skin, or for those who maybe have exposed their skin to too much active products and their skin has become very reactive to harsh ingredients. This is a line for you. So although I'm not really like the target customer for these products, I was still very excited to try them because I know how important it is to keep a healthy skin barrier. That's what these products are intended to do. They're intended to protect and fortify your skin barrier. And I love using active products, but in the past I have gone a little too hard on the active products, and it has resulted in a weakened skin barrier. A few months ago, I could really see that my skin was totally out of balance. I had been mixing a little bit too many active ingredients, and I actually got a lot of breakouts because of it. So that can be a vicious cycle for many people. Like, we use all these active products and acids and retinol because we want to combat acne, and then instead we are destroying our skin barrier, causing more acne. What happens is that because our skin naturally has healthy, good bacteria that are supposed to fight off any environmental stressors like free radicals or any dirt and bad bacteria. And when we use very active products, we strip our skin off of its natural defense, so then our skin becomes more sensitive to all outer factors. That can result in very reactive skin, or you can break out or get very dry skin. All kinds of things can happen when our barrier is out of whack. With that being said, I was very curious to try these products, and they are beneficial even for those who maybe don't categorize themselves as a sensitive skin person. If you know that you tend to go a little crazy with the actives, then this can be a very good complementary line for you. On Tata Harper's website, they state that these products are free from fragrances, also free from essential oils, which I think is a big deal because usually when I think of Tata Harper, I think of a ton of essential oils. That's kind of their thing. thing. It's very like aromatherapy kind of experience, which personally I love. But I know many people are very sensitive to essential oils. For that reason, I think it's very good that they avoided it completely in this line that are intended for those people with more sensitive skin. And the products are also formulated without more than 85 ingredients that are potentially triggering for people with sensitive skin or reactive skin or sensitized skin. And when you first hear that, it might sound like, that's boring, that's not for me. But I'm actually very impressed because they do contain a lot of good and powerful ingredients, even though it doesn't contain irritating ingredients. So it's not just like, oh, it feels good to use the product. I do feel like they actually do something. And you can sense on the formulations and also by reading the ingredients list that it's very advanced skincare. Even though it's like simplified skincare, it's advanced and you can tell that there's been a lot of work put into these products. I'm going to go through them one by one and tell you my experience with them. So all the products in the line are the softening cleanser, then the fortifying moisturizer, and the Radiance Mask. So these are all the products that are launched so far. So let's start with the cleanser. I was very happily surprised with this cleanser. Usually when I hear a cleanser for sensitive skin, I think of like something like with a very milky consistency, and I really want like a gel that turns into a foam. That's my jam. I really want that feeling, like I want something that you're able to really massage around on the skin and get all the makeup and sunscreen off the skin. And this one really does that. So it's like a gel-like cream, and then when you massage it into the skin with some water, it turns into this like very fine foam with tiny, tiny bubbles, like a very soft foam, which I love. If you watch my previous video, you know that I don't like soapy, huge bubbles on my face. This is like a creamy foam. It's so nice to use. In the evening, I will use it twice to really get off all my makeup and sunscreen. And I do that with any cleanser. I always double cleanse. So then I will first apply it on wet hands, but dry face, and massage that around to really get the makeup and sunscreen off. Then I wash that off. Then I go in a second round on wet face. That just really gets all the makeup off. I love that it doesn't make my skin feel dry or stripped at all. And that's very rare because like I mentioned, I have surface dryness on my skin. So most cleansers tend to make my skin feel very stripped afterwards. This one doesn't do that. And it also doesn't leave any residue because some more gentle cleansers tend to almost leave a layer of something on your skin. Like you feel that there's something, and I absolutely hate that feeling. This one also doesn't do that. So it's this perfect magical unicorn cleanser. I adore it. I will say that it is very pricey for a cleanser. It's $86, and of course it's very luxurious. Like it comes in this glass packaging, like all of the Tata Harper products. So it feels like you get what you pay for, but of course it's really pricey. I will actually repurchase this one because it's so good and so unique. For me, for my skin, I would like to combine it and use a more deep cleaning cleanser a few days a week, but it's so nice to combine maybe a little bit more active or more deep cleaning products with more gentle products. That way you get that balance and you don't overwash your skin or like completely strip your skin of its natural oils and natural defense. So this one is such a winner. Oh, and it also removes eye makeup very well. Absolutely love it. I would definitely recommend it if you have very sensitive, reactive skin. Also, if you're like me and just want something more gentle to add into your skincare routine. It's very nice also as a morning cleanser. Sometimes I completely skip washing my face in the morning because sometimes there's no need for it. But when I do, I like to use a very gentle one because your skin has only been resting during the night. You don't need to go like all in and clean the shit out of it the second you wake up in the morning. Like there's no need for that. But if you do like to really freshen up your face in the morning, then I really recommend something like this that is gentle. Super duper, get it, super kind. Super duper kind, recommend this product. Let's move on to the next one. Then we have the Fortifying Moisturizer. This one I'm also very impressed by because I was a little bit afraid. I know that Tata Harper is like high quality. I've tried one other cream, the Waterlock moisturizer from them before, which is my absolute favorite moisturizer of all friggin' time, but it's so expensive. I haven't repurchased it in months. I do know that Tata Harper has like very high quality formulations, but I was still a little bit worried about this one because it is more like a gentle moisturizer, but but this is so good. Like, it has like the perfect consistency. The consistency of the cream is very similar to the consistency of the cleanser. Like, it's a cream with like a slightly gel texture, but a bit richer than just a gel. And I feel like it plumps my skin. I had the same feeling when I tried the Waterlock moisturizer. I don't know if it's something in the Tata Harper products that does that, because it doesn't contain any silicones. Obviously, Tata Harper is very natural when it comes to ingredients, so there's no silicones, but it has that like plumping, smoothing effect on my skin, and it makes any makeup product that I put on afterwards just blend in so nicely. This one is just, it's so good. And just like I said with the cleanser, even though it doesn't contain any active ingredients, I really feel like it does something to my skin, and I like to have a cream that is going to protect the skin barrier. I actually use, between the cleansing and the moisturizing, I actually use a hydrating toner, and then at night I use a serum with different acids that's quite potent. So that one has a lot of active ingredients, and that's like enough for my skin. So I like to be able to put something very gentle, something that's going to really strengthen my skin barrier after I use that. So I get the benefits of the active ingredients in my serum, but then I add this on top so I don't stress my skin out completely. And that's what I love about these products in general, that they work so well to kind of mix into your skincare routine. Like, you can, if your skin can take active ingredients, like absolutely you can use your active ingredients, but these really help to like keep you sane and not like overdo it with the actives. So mixing these into your skincare routine or using them like a few days a week will really help give some balance to your entire skincare routine so that you don't overdo it with the actives. Hello again. My camera battery died and I had to charge it for a few hours, but I'm back, a little more greasy, a little more frizzy, but I'm ready to dive back into this video. So where was I? I was giving you my final thoughts on the Fortifying moisturizer. So as I was saying, the price is very up there for a moisturizer, but it's very good. But I don't know if it's $120 good. Like, I'm just thinking about how much products I could buy with that money. So I don't think I will be repurchasing this one right now. Maybe sometime in the future, because it is a very good moisturizer, and I really love how it sits under makeup, because it's far from every moisturizer that blends with basically all makeup products. And I will say, if you have very sensitive or reactive skin and you have a hard time finding a moisturizer that gives you a result like a visible plump without irritating your skin in any way, then this could definitely be for you. So that's my final thoughts. It's amazing, but it's very pricey. If you have the money to splurge on this, go for it. It's amazing, but you don't need $120 moisturizer. Like, you just don't. But it is very luxurious. So if you like that little extra luxurious feeling of these like glass bottles, they look amazing on the shelf, like, I'll admit. And it is very good. All right, moving on to the final product in the series, the Radiance Mask. This is the product that I've used the least out of all of these. Both the cleanser and the moisturizer I've used on a daily basis, morning and evening, but this one I've used maybe 4 times since I got it. It says that you can use it once to twice a week, and it's good. It's not bad at all. This is actually my least favorite product out of the 3. It's not bad in any way. It's a nice mask and it feels very nice on the skin, and this one actually contains gentle AHAs, which is going to gently exfoliate your skin without irritating it. So I do think that's a very, very nice concept if you have very sensitive or reactive skin and you know that you can't use chemical exfoliants on your skin. Then I actually recommend you to try this one, because it is super gentle and it does give you that glow after you use it. But for me, who don't really need that type of gentle product, I like a mask to do a little more for me. If I use a mask once a week, I really want to see result. Like, I want to shed a layer of my face. I really want to see a difference and really get rid of dead skin cells and just get that new fresh skin glow. And it does give you a little bit of a glow, but I've tried other products that are more active. That's obviously going to give you a more instant result. So for that reason, I will not be repurchasing this one. I will, of course, be using it and enjoying it. It costs $65 and you just get 1 fluid ounce in here. So it's not really worth it for me. But like I said, if you have very sensitive skin, then this might be one of the few active products that you can actually use. You might love this. Or maybe if you have really stressed your skin out and used too many active products and your skin is very out of balance, let's say you have to really go back to the basics and just give your skin a break and use like gentle products like these. And then if you want to like slowly build up your skin's tolerance, then this would probably be a great product to like introduce to your skin to like slowly ease it into more active ingredients. And how I use this one is you apply it to skin and then you massage it around for like a minute or two, and then you let it sit and you rinse it off. And your skin looks nice and glowy and plump afterwards, but I just want a little more wow. So that's my final thoughts on the mask. So they are very pricey, but also very luxurious, both in like the formulations and the feel when you use them, and also in the packaging. I adore the Tata Harper packaging. They're like 10 out of 10. You can also buy like a kit of all of these 3 on their website for $245. If you would buy them individually, it would be $271. So you do save some money if you buy the entire kit. But I totally understand that this is definitely not something that everyone is willing to splurge on because it is expensive for skincare, and there are a lot of great brands out there that are way cheaper. Expensive doesn't always mean better, but my general opinion of Tata Harper is that you do get what you pay for. Like, it is very high quality ingredients. You can really tell that there's a lot of research and work put into the products. So that was my opinions about the Tata Harper Superkind products. Let me know what you think about this. Have you tried the Superkind line? Did you enjoy the products? Did you have a different experience than me? Tell me everything. I would love to know. And before you go, please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring the bell so that you can stay notified when I upload a new video. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. I will see you in my next one. Until then, as always, stay glowy.